Hello YouTube, Mark here. No pipe today. I have decided to have a cigar, and this one is a Rocky Patel The Edge Caldera cigar. I had one a while ago. These were gifted to us by Uncle Phil when he popped up for a visit, and I remember really enjoying it. And I've just taken the wrapper off the end, and I don't know if you can see or not, but how dark is that compared to the rest of it? It's you get a better idea there between the two colours. So don't know how much age is on this. Has that lovely tea dry draw. Oh, been working this morning and mad dash around doing the shopping, put it all away, shower, sorted out, ready for a coffee. And this. Well, November already. Wow. Honestly, where's this year going? I don't know. We'll soon be singing Jingle Bells. Haven't bought any tobacco for a good long while. Easily 6 months. I think the last thing I got was cigars, and that was when somebody had gone abroad and I asked them to pick us some up to bring back. So yeah, it's been a while. Might have to top up on the cigars though, it's been a while. Oh, that retro here, wow. Oh, nice. Oh, I shouldn't be drinking coffee with this. I should be having a nice beer or a really nice whiskey. Phil, thank you so much for these. Oh, it's so tasty. Nice and peppery. Lovely. Actually, I think this one tastes better than the last one I had. See, that's the thing, like with cigars and pipe tobacco. I don't think you get any two are the same. You know, it's like you just don't know how long this one's been sitting, sort of on the shelf before it was picked up along with, you know, the other one or whatever. Oh, it's really peppery. Again, you don't know what your palate's like on the day. Sometimes you can smoke something and you don't think it's really nice, and you try it another time and it's a totally different beast. Case in point was this Tuskegee Airman that I tried last week. I had a couple of bowls this week, and what I noticed was that last week I smoked it in the new BJV pipe, which, to be quite honest with you, it probably only had 1 or 2 bowls smoked in it. But when I smoked it the other day, I smoked it in my Old Faithful, the GBD Bulldog. Totally different beast. Again, I don't know if it's because it's got a bit of a cake built up in the Bulldog or what, I don't know, but yeah, totally different. It wasn't as sour, as harsh as the first one I had. Yet, saying that, the balls I've had this week is from the main block, whereas the first one I tried was from like the little bit extra that sort of got put on the top to add the weight up. So again, you don't know. Could have been from a different batch. You don't know, but it's actually not a bad tobacco. It's not one I'll rush back into ordering again recently. You know, it's like I've tried it. I can knock it off the list. That's it for me. It's not like Montford Point Reserve where, you know, I do like to have quite a few of those, and if I can get them every now and then. But I've tried it. Anyway, back to this. Lovely draw. I mean, it's effortless. You know, sometimes you feel like you're turning your mouth inside out, but it's really, really effortless. Retro Hail, very grassy. Hair Bailey. Lovely taste. Again, reminding us very much of a green tea, like a herbally tea. Going really nice with that coffee. Really nice. Well, what else has been happening recently? We watched that Cabinets of Curiosity series that started on Netflix last week. Not bad. Some pretty good ones, but some pretty bad ones as well. I mean, there was a couple of episodes in there that sort of made you thinking. And there was only one episode where I actually started hitting the fast forward button just to get to the end to see what would happen, because I just felt it was drawn out and boring and nothing really was happening. But yeah, there was a couple of really good gems in there, and you know, obviously if you're claustrophobic or if you're a bit squeamish, then yeah, you might be finding yourself watching through your fingers. But yeah, really enjoyed it. And that Graveyard Rat story is the adaptation of the book I read as a kid, and oh, it was spot on. Started watching The Old Man with Jeff Bridges. It's a bit sort of like Jason Bourne meets the geriatric club. You know, I mean, the guy's in his 70s now and he's fighting some guy who's in his prime in his 30s, but he somehow manages to kick the shit out of him. But yeah, there you go. So, but I don't know, I'm sort of halfway through now. John Lithgow's brilliant in it, Jeff Bridges is brilliant in it. So yeah, if you sort of like switch off the yeah, like that'll happen in a million years sort of thing. Looks like it'll be a decent enough thriller. And of course, Modern Warfare 2, Invasion, absolutely insane. Played a few games of Team Deathmatch just to sort of get the feel of the weapons and everything, but I'm getting into the Invasion maps now, and it's just absolute chaos. So yeah, be interesting to see what happens when Warzone 2 comes out. I never bothered with the Warzone when I had Cold War. I was just quite happy with, you know, just the shorter Team Deathmatch style games, but I might go in for this one. But how are the little bastards so quick? Honestly, I feel like I'm running around with a lead pack on my back, and you know, it's like it takes me half an hour to turn left and right, and some little shit's nailed us between the eyes with a sniper's rifle. It's funny because I got Battlefield, I think it was a 2042, and it's still in a cellophane. I didn't even bother putting it on the PlayStation because it got such a bad rep. So probably have to wait on that one, I think. I did fall out of love with the Call of Duties. Obviously the first ones I got into was the Black Ops 2. God, about, Jesus, 10 years ago, 11 years ago when that came out. And really enjoyed it. And I got a couple of other games. I got a copy of the Modern Warfare bought for us, which I really enjoyed. Played that right through the Medal of Honor. So that was me sort of hooked onto that. Got Black Ops 3. Then the Call of Duty Ghosts, that's when I sort of felt it was starting to slip a little bit. Wasn't all that keen on that. And I didn't bother again until a few years ago. I bought, well, a good 5 years now. Infinity War. Couldn't be doing with all that jumping around on space station shit. So I just sort of didn't bother with it. And then I went on to the Battlefront, the Star Wars game. Absolutely loved it. Then got Battlefield 1, which just nice to go back to basics, you know, no fancy like, you know, infrared sights and invisible suits and exoskins and all this shit. So yeah, it was really nice to play that. And again, I never really bothered. I was quite happy with that. Then I got Cold War last year and see what it was like, and now this. So yeah, we're back into Call of Duty at the moment. I think what I liked about Cold War was the maps. There was quite a few of them from the old Black Ops 2. You know, you had like the Hijacked, Raid, Express. They were like really popular maps to play, so it was nice to sort of see them obviously updated to like an 80s vibe. And of course, obviously, you know, you've got Nuketown, which everybody seems to go crazy for. So yeah, I think that was like the nice blast from the past sort of thing. Still a few glitches in the new one. Tried to get on the other night and it just seemed to take forever to get into a game. When you do get into a game, it's just like, you know, you seem to be running like half in, half out of the tarmac. So yeah. But I think it's like with any new game, it takes a while because everybody in the world's playing it at the moment, so you just have to jump on when you can. When I finish this, I'll be jumping on and getting a few hours in. A few gamers at work. One of the lads was actually surprised to hear yesterday that I was going in this morning, because he said I would have thought you'd have been on Call of Duty all day, because that was basically what he was going to be doing. I wouldn't mind trying to set up and sort of record playing a game, but I need to look into it. I don't know what gear you need. I mean, you watch some of these professional streamers and what have you, and it's like some of the setups they have, it's like, Jesus. You know, it would just be nice if you could plug your phone into the PlayStation and it recorded it onto your phone or whatever. But I suppose it's trying to set up like a camera for, you know, see your reactions as well as when you're playing the game. I don't think I'm not far into it yet, but you never know. It finally came up for the PlayStation 5 recently. I'm undecided what to do about it, really. I don't know whether to bother. I'll just stick with the 4, and then when that finally goes kaplunk, I'll upgrade. One good thing about the new Call of Duty game is that I can upgrade to the PlayStation 5 if I get the PlayStation 5. That's handy. I don't know. I don't know yet. I've gone this long now without it. Certainly won't make us play any better, that's for sure. Oh, this cigar is absolutely heaven. Well, it's nice and clear out there today, which is good because we're going to a fireworks display tonight. We've not really bothered in the past, I think, because mostly I was finishing at sort of 7 o'clock on a night, so by the time I got finished I couldn't be asked to like get sorted out and go back out. But the last couple of years we've actually had a walk up, and I'll give the council its due. The town council here, they really do go all out and go for the celebrations and everything. They always go all out for sort of St. George's Day. I mean, when we had the Jubilee there, they had the whole street party going. They always have something on nice for the Christmas light switch on and everything. And obviously bonfire night. Well, obviously we don't really have a bonfire anymore as such. It's just more of a fireworks display. But it'll be interesting to see what happens this year, because obviously with COVID the last couple of years they kept it pretty low key. They just sort of switched the lights on and they didn't have the whole kerfuffle with street artists and, you know, mince pies and mulled wine sort of thing. So yeah, it'll be nice if they do something this year. Wait and see. Another first this year as well was actual people around for Halloween. We've never really had anybody around before. So yeah, it was actually nice, because when they first came round, obviously we didn't have any sweets in, so I gave them money. So the next day I went out and got a tub of sweets, and we got a couple coming round. Probably because they told all the mates at school that somebody in the house was giving out money, so the rest got a shock. Work's going well. Wasn't too sure about it when I first started. I'm a bit more used to being more sort of physical and on the go, as opposed to like having my own bench and my own work area, and I'm sort of more used to moving around and going onto different stations and different departments, etc. But I've got my own bench, got that finally sorted out this week, sorry. So I've officially got my own workspace now, and there's a guy on holiday this week, so they sort of gave me his duties to sort of see how I would do. So obviously they're really happy with it. So because, like I said, they're giving me my sort of items to look after, if you like. So yeah, and it's actually nice to sort of put something together, and you know, you think, oh, this is going to be in somebody's kitchen in London or wherever. whoever can afford these kitchens. It certainly won't be around here. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm hoping to get some sort of seconds, if you like. I'm hoping to do some pipe racks, because I mean all this stuff's made out of solid wood and it's pretty high spec stuff, and the slightest blemish, the slightest not happy with it, I mean the stuff that's going in that skip's unbelievable. So yeah, I'm keeping my eye out. Already had one of the lads putting stuff aside for us, so yeah, see what we can do. Jeez, that retro hail. Wow. I'm picking up room note in here as well now. You know, the worst of it is, it's the last one. I think I might just have to look out for some of these. I don't know how regularly available they are. I know some of the sort of cigars that come out, they tend to keep them for St. Patrick's Day, what have you, like limited runs and what have you. But might have to look out for these. Not had much crack with the lads lately. Phil and Cass and them. The trouble is with the times I'm working now, I'm sort of in bed kicking out Zeds by the time they have a minute to get on a Zoom chat or Discord. So, you know, obviously pick up the odd Discord or WhatsApp chat. But, haven't had a chance to sit down and have a good chinwag with them for a good while now. So I know I sort of mentioned it to Phil about looking into doing maybe a Christmas piece of card, but it's like you said, you know, we're struggling to just get a chance to have a normal chat, let alone trying to organise something to sit down and do a tobacco review. So yeah, I know. Well, I'm going to head off because bloody hell, I didn't realise it was that long. Probably take this up to the 25-minute mark. Cigar, absolutely fantastic. Look out for one. Treat yourself. Let us know what you think. If you've had one before, let us know what you think. Me personally, this has got to be one of the nicest cigars I've had this year. Like I say, I know I had one a few weeks ago, but again, this is totally different to that one. Strange. But, like I said, it just depends when they made, when they packed, etc. What leaf's being used in it. But all I can say is I don't know if it's just because I'm being really ready for it today. I've not had a cigar for a while, so I'm enjoying it more. So yeah. Well, thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves and catch you all next week. Bye for now.